Hi guys, welcome to our library. So welcome to another video. So today I will talk about 3 books that you must read if you are learning investment. Okay, so throughout my 20 years of investing experience, I've been reading a lot of books. I've been learning from lots of courses and classes. So I would usually read 24 to 30 books per year. So throughout these 20 years, although recently I'm started shifting my attention from stocks to investment to business, okay? But throughout all these years, I found out that there are quite many books that after you read it, it's kind of useless, right? But there are many books that it's like after you read it, you wish that there would be 10 or hundreds of books like that because it's really effective. Because you spend the time reading one book, it's just like you have read 10 books, right? So if try in your experience, maybe you have tried reading one book, it's really, really inspiring and useful. So today, to me, I will share 3 of these books that I feel like throughout my life, if I haven't read these 3 books, I would be so different. Okay, so today I'm managing a portfolio of around $100 million in Hong Kong, and I'm also teaching investment classes, housing classes, and also forex classes, and also business classes in Hong Kong, around 5,000 students right now. So my students are actually all around the world because I only haven't been to United States and Australia and UK. So I've been Malaysia, Singapore, Hong Kong, also I've been in Thailand and also China, and I've taught some classes and hosted events in Toronto. So this is my journey. So just a brief introduction of where I'm right now. So I'm an author of 5. So this year I'm writing my 6th book. So this is in Chinese and this is my book and this is my latest book. So I'll be writing another one this year when I'm in Toronto in July and to August. So first of all, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and my Facebook page so that more of these videos about analysis, housing market, stocks, and also all educational video, you will be first one to see all these videos. Please subscribe so I can notify you if I have videos coming up. So without further ado, let's go. So first of all, you have to know the whole picture of what you're going to do. After all my journey, all the mistakes and all of the success, that I really have my own strategy. My strategy is really simple. I didn't make up any of the skills, any of the techniques. I only make up of the strategies. My strategy is really simple, is that you really have to blend in the fundamental analysis, the technical analysis, that's charting, and quantitative analysis. So that means that you will find something good to invest and you know what time to invest, when to invest, what to invest, when to invest. That's it, okay? So people say that, oh, fundamental is crap, and fundamental people saying that, oh, technical analysis is crap, so just buy and hold. In my sense, you will use any techniques outside as long as they work, okay? So first of all, I can categorize all of this into 3 categories. First of all, you have to look at the asset. That asset can be stock, can be house, can be gold, can be forex, right? Asset. What kind of assets can give you the largest potential so that you can buy and sit tight and earn money? That's called passive income. So when you close your eyes and open, you have more money. So that's why I talk about Google and Amazon and my 4 properties in Hong Kong. Okay, so that's the asset. So we really want to buy something that will go up eventually, the price. Okay. So the second part is industry. It is about industries, about news, about policies, right? So you understand the main themes and relationship between the industries and the assets allocations, okay? So the last one is about when. That is where the technical analysis kicks in. So that is only the time you use charting and technical analysis because you don't want to buy something that's good but at the wrong time. You want to buy something that's good at the right time. So you can earn everything. You can earn the mismatch in the technical analysis. You can earn the valuation. You can also profit from the growth of the asset that you've chosen into your portfolio. Okay, so first of all, that's the first book. This is the first book, although that's in Chinese and I have another one in English in my Kindle. So that is called Value Investing by Janet Low. So you say, who is Janet Low? Okay, so value investing, as you know, is sort of the brand of Warren Buffett and also his teacher, Benjamin Graham. So they're all about value investing, about intrinsic value, about valuation, about balance sheets and stuff. So that is really it is about. So if you don't know that, Warren Buffett hasn't written any single book of his own, okay? So all the books about Warren Buffett outside is either from other people, by professors, or by daughters or sons. It's never by himself, okay? So I'll recommend this book is because this is one of the best with most detail about in the process of how they are looking for and calculate the values of companies. It's about profit margin, about how the specific equation for gross margin, about how companies are playing around with numbers that we don't know, and it's pretty detailed. I really suggest you guys to look at that. And from now on, after this book, you will now understand every news, every companies, what they are doing, why they're doing that, what are the conspiracy behind, because of this, okay? It's of this book. So I suggest that. So there's Value Investing by Janet Rowe. So it should be written in 1996. So that's gold, right? Something that you learn. So you say that this book is so old, man. So you say to yourself, that's really okay. That's good, actually. Because you really want to learn something that is really, you can apply it for centuries, okay? You don't want to keep learning something and you keep changing. So if this book is about, policies of Donald Trump, I'll throw it away. Because Donald Trump will only last 4 years or 8, right? Maximum, I think, or 4. Yeah. So that is something that you cannot repeat in your life because our life is not that short, right? It's not just 4 years. We have to think about not Donald Trump, is that every 4 years, the president of the United States will be changed, will be re-elected. So that is a formula. Donald Trump is not a formula. So this is a formula. So that's number C. Second book I would recommend is Ken Fisher. So now I have to say sorry because I'm suggesting Ken Fisher, but it's not one book, okay? It's a series of Ken Fisher. But I promise you, it's really quick, easy, and really worthwhile. You should read those, okay? So within 20 years, even up to now, I really can't find a series talking about the industries, how they earn money, why they're doing that to earn money, how they should incorporate and work with the government and policy to earn money or lose money, okay? So Ken Fisher's, this series is really detailed about discretionary, about consumer staples, about how media is earning money, is profiting, and gaming industry, stuff like that. So who is Ken Fisher? Ken Fisher is the one who has invented price to sales ratio. That is it. That is the ratio that Shark Tank is talking about. If they don't have profit, they will talk about price to sales ratio, right? So he has come up with this theory in 1970s, okay? So again, it's centuries ago, but it's really useful. Why? Because this series is really old, but up to now, we're talking about VR, AR, gaming, stuff like that, how they should profit, how a game is profiting for 3 days is equal to the whole valuation, whole capital cap of Sony, okay? So that's pretty crazy, right? But this is exactly the same way they're earning money as always, as media, as gaming, is the same, okay? So after this series of books, now, whenever government is saying something to help some industries or policies to help some industries, you now, everything will be clicked, okay? So you know now what kind of assets I should buy. You now know the themes, when to buy, or maybe how to leverage or when to leverage in buying these assets. Again, that could be stocks, that could be properties, that could be commodities, all right? So the last book is really magical. Why? It's about technical analysis. So trust me, I've hired lots and lots of analysts. They all have a misconception on joining a research team. Is that they all have a cup of coffee in his hand and they will read the newspapers in the morning and they will just chill out, look at the chart and draw some lines and waves and channels and Gantt theories and stuff like that, so they will profit. That's so wrong. Who does that? Then if that does that, who will do research? Who will make up some assumptions? Who will do data entry and do backtesting, right? Majority of the times we're doing data entry. That's it, all right? So technical answers is something too magical that if you first first thing if you learn is technical analysis. It's a really deep abyss, really deep hole that you will jump into and you will never get out. So it's always a magic that you have to learn more, and you will forget about anything else, about valuation, about companies, about profits, about what is investing, okay? That is really deep. So I'm not saying that you will be lost in the woods. I'm saying that many of the people that I train are lost. So now, think about that again. 2 questions you have to know. First of all, you really have to step back and understand what is passive income. It's that you will have to find out the intrinsic value and you will be part of it, have the skin of the game, and you sit tight and enjoy the ride, all right? That's the first thing. And charting is only about when you should kick into market. It's the best price to buy it. So you can earn the price, you can earn the further valuation, and you can profit from the growth. That is the key, okay? So the second question is, you will never find a good stock with huge potential in charting. You always have to come back and spend your time to find another chance, find an asset to speculate. So time is a lot more expensive than money, if you understand what I mean, okay? So again, this is only what I think after my 20 years of mistakes, okay? So if you're new to investment, or especially you're in your 20s, I will just ask you to do that, okay? If you have your experience or you're an experienced trader, so I will ask you to think again. That's it, okay? So in technical analysis, I will suggest this book. That is the wave theory. The only book you can learn is wave theory. Wave theory is the most macro part in the technical analysis. It's the wave theory. But again, wave theory is way more magical than other technical analysis. So people outside, there's a really famous guy, really good at wave theories. He's saying that Dow Jones Index will drop to 800 points. Now it's 20,000. So 800 points. That is, I'm not saying he's wrong, but we really want a formula that can be applied in our portfolios, so our portfolios can be growing steadily, okay, in an expected, predictable way. That's it, okay? So wave theory, I suggest that there are many books outside that are really crazy, okay? They will look at wave theory or 30 to 50 wave theory that is really new. And they will also look at the Mercury, okay? Look at the Feng Shui. Again, I'm not saying they're wrong, but again, I strongly suggest you to urge you guys, if you're new to investment or you want to really sharpen your investment skills, I suggest you to look at something that's old, traditional, this original, okay? That's this book by Robert Prechter, okay? He is the apprentice of Elliott Wave Theories, okay? So not until after he dies, his apprentice, Robert Prechter, really published this book. So this is the most original wave theories. It's the most original theories. There are only 13 wave theories for you to choose. That's it, okay? So for those who don't know, the wave theory came from the bull and bear cycles, which has lasted for 200 years. So the wave theory itself, they lasted for decades, okay? So almost half a century. So that is something that you can look into. So I suggest you can look for these books in the Kindle, or you can buy a hard copy like that. That's okay. So as soon as you tell yourself, today, I really have to start to sharpen my skills from the bottom up, okay? So I have strong legs, so I have better skills, so that I can finally make a portfolio that is repeatable, that is really steady and stable, that my wealth will be growing steadily, okay? It's for yourself. It's not only for yourself, it's for your family and your loved ones and your future, okay? Start from today. Don't waste your time doing something else. Don't waste your time doing too detailed things. Please start from the bottom, okay? So with that being said, I'll see you next time. Please like and share this video to your friends if you find it useful. So please subscribe to my channel and please comment below if you have any questions or if you have some books that you can ask me. Believe me, I think that I've read many books, right? This is only part of that. So just tell me that what books you're reading, so what you're learning, what's your process. Let's stick together, right? In this investment road, it's pretty crazy and bumpy, right? So let's stick together so that only one thing, that we can find a formula to increase our wealth steadily just for quality of our lives. So I'll see you next time. I'm Greg. Bye bye.